Welcome back, Bollywood to Hollywood with Rav Rampilla. Last session, we talked about what is Tai Chi, how that is helpful for people. We are going to explore some practical aspects of Tai Chi. And here is our guest, Jeremy, who is a Tai Chi instructor. Hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So when we talk about Tai Chi, it's not just the one thing.
No.
How many things are there?
In the curriculum that Master Chu teaches at Chu Tai Chi, there's basically 4 core classes, and then there's weapons and push hands and fighting applications. So the 4 core areas that people would come and learn for their basic health, just to get really fit, would be meditation, Qigong, Qigong, and the Tai Chi form.
They all sound same to me. Explain to me what is what.
Sure. The Tai Chi form we talked about last time. You showed a little clip of Master Chu doing the form. So that's the form where you string things together and you do it sort of slowly, methodically. It takes about 15 minutes to do the short form. Okay. So that's one aspect of training. Another aspect is meditation. In Taoism, meditation is quiet sitting. So we don't try to visualize anything. We don't try to do anything. Just sit. Don't think, breathe, obviously, but you just do that as part of your day.
Pray to any particular god?
No praying. Just empty your mind and just breathe.
Can you do that?
Yes.
And then what is the third form?
So then we have Qigong. Qigong is basic stretching and breathing. Okay, and this is what we teach in Bryant Park during the summer. Okay, and this is what we suggest most people start with when they learn Tai Chi. And what we teach in Qigong are the basic principles you need to do the Tai Chi form correctly. So how do you breathe correctly? How do you align the body correctly? We were talking about that last time. So we start very simply in this Qigong. What Qigong is, by the way, you might have heard of it before. Qigong is Qi cultivation. How do you move the Qi you have right now better?
I mean,
that's
the
what
Qi
Qigong
means
is.
The life.
Yeah, the life force in your body. If you can move that better, you're going to feel better. And most people, they take a Qigong class and they feel better after 1 hour. A lot of people say, oh, I had a headache before class, now I don't have a headache. So you feel better after just 1 class. Whereas the Tai Chi form, it takes a lot of study to start to get those health benefits. It takes 6 months to learn the whole short form. Qigong, you can get benefit in 1 class.
Okay, I like Qigong.
Qigong is sort of like Qigong plus. It's sort of the next level up from Qigong.
Oh, I see.
So we do Qigong. So if you do Tai Chi as a lifestyle, like we talked about last time, you'd wake up in the morning. This is an ideal day, right? When we're like on a Sunday. You get up, you do meditation, then you do Qigong, then you do Qigong, then you do the Tai Chi form.
All 4 of them?
All 4 of them. So that would be sort of the perfect day for a Tai Chi practitioner.
I mean, it takes the whole day to do all these things.
Yeah, it takes about 4 hours to do all of them.
What about life every day?
Well, that's what I was saying on Sunday, right? Sunday. Then maybe on Monday you would just do Qigong, or maybe Tuesday you just do the Tai Chi form. You have to live your life, but the ideal thing would be to do all 4 right away in the morning.
So instead of talking a lot of theory, would it be possible for you to show our audience
Sure.
what these forms are?
Sure.
Like, where would you like to start?
Well, let's do, we'll do some basic...
Since you are sitting.
Yeah.
So, what is meditation?
Oh, well...
should we start with some other thing?
Sure. I mean, we could do a simple meditation, which would just be put your hands on your knees.
Can we do it in the chair, or do we have to do it?
You can do it. Ideally, you would sit on the floor in a lotus style, but a lot of people have knee issues, like we talked earlier, so don't stress yourself out. Just sit in a chair. Just put your hands on your knees. Now, you want to make your back straight, okay? So what does that mean? That means you want to like suspend your head. Like somebody's got you by the top of the head, you want to pull your head up, so you got a straight back, okay? So no slouching forward like this, okay? So you want to straight as back as possible.
Not use the back muscles, but use the...
Right. You try to stretch out the spine.
Up.
Exactly. So that means your shoulders will drop because you're lifting your head rather than trying to be all straight.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Now, close your eyes halfway and just find a spot on the ground to stare at. Now breathe through the nose only, close your mouth. Now when you breathe in, expand the abdomen. Don't expand the chest, make a big expansion when you breathe in. Now breathe out, contract the abdomen. you want to take long, small, deep, smooth breaths. Just take a few of those. Just breathe in. Big expansion of the abdomen, the belly's expanding. Don't expand the rib cage. And then contract the abdomen.
So how long do I do this?
Well, the longer the better. Okay, but that's very simple meditation. Anyone at home, anyone watching this right now can just do that. Just try taking 10 deep breaths. Don't do anything else. Don't balance your checkbook. Don't think about what else you have to do during the day. Just take 10 deep breaths. You'll feel better. If you're stressed at the office, just sit in your chair, close the door, just take 10 deep breaths. You'll feel better. Then you'll be able to handle whatever it is that's been bothering you or upsetting you.
So what is this that only breathe through the nose, not with the mouth?
The nose is the direct route to the lungs.
Yeah.
Okay? So you want to close the mouth. This way you get the maximum inhale through the nose.
Some people say we can breathe same time through the mouth and through the nose as well.
Okay. In this technique, we breathe only through the nose. Yeah, there are times we breathe through the mouth in this curriculum, but in meditation, breathe just through the nose.
And no rib cage.
Right. You want to be expanding the belly. Expand the belly, contract the belly.
Oh,
Try not to move the rib cage at all.
And don't think about anything. Can I think about my girlfriend? Or
No.
Okay.
Just concentrate. If you need to think about anything, just be aware of that expansion of the belly and the contraction of the belly. Big breath in, big breath out.
Okay. So that is...
So that's meditation. All right. So let's just do some simple Qigong. We can do this sitting down too. A lot of eternal spring Qigong, which is Master Chu's system, you can do in a wheelchair. Anybody can do these exercises.
You're in a wheelchair?
Sure. They especially need physical exercise, right? So let's do one called Dragon Claws to the front.
Okay.
I just want you to bring your hands up. Now just think about your fingertips. Make your hands strong. So stretch the hands. Think about the fingertips.
Fingertips.
Yep. All 10 fingertips. You got 10 fingertips. Just think about the fingertips. Now make a claw, like you're a cat. You're pouncing on something. Again, think about the fingertips. Make the hands strong. Strong claws, strong hands. Now close the hands. Squeeze. Squeeze. Relax the shoulders. Just squeeze the hands.
Why are we squeezing? Closing.
You ever seen, you can relax. You ever seen, babies when they're first born? They're squeezing. That's because they have good connection between their fingers and their internal organs. You have a lot of nerve endings and meridians that go from your fingertips to your organs. So when you're actually doing this with your hands, you're actually affecting your organs. You're improving your organ chi.
Okay.
Okay? So it's a very simple exercise. Just bring the hands up, make them strong. Think about the fingertips. Now make a claw, like you're pouncing. Claw. Now close the claw. Strong hands. Squeeze. Really strong. And relax. You can do about 5 times slow, and then you can do 5 times fast. Okay, so that's Dragon Claws to the front.
What else can you show us?
Let's do, we'll have to stand up.
Okay.
All right. Let's do some standing postures. We were talking earlier about the back, about improving the back. So we'll do a really easy one. You'll want to sit. Put your hands on your hips. Okay. Now pretend you're sitting on a high stool. Okay. So there's like a high stool behind you. You're just going to sit on that stool. Okay. Now the important thing about doing this is that your back right here is going to be round, not arched, right? Okay. Everyone has an arch in their back. You want to eliminate that arch, okay? So you want to sit so you can lean forward. Now again, you find a spot on the ground. Now practice that breathing we talked about earlier. So you expand here in the abdomen and you contract in the abdomen. And you just stand here for a while, just maybe 5 minutes.
That's hard, 5 minutes.
Yep. You'll strengthen the legs, but more importantly, you'll strengthen the lower back. Okay? This is the posture we do the whole form from. Okay? So the Tai Chi form we were talking about earlier, we do it from this posture. We don't do it standing up here like this. Okay, you do it from down here. You want to feel low down to the ground. You want to feel sunk down into your feet so you have good root. If you're up here, you're kind of like a skyscraper. You get pushed over easily. Down here, you're like a pyramid.
Can I do like this?
Yep, yep. Oh, you mean your feet? No, no, the feet got to be pointed in. The toes got to be pointed in.
Okay.
That's good for your energy. If you turn your toes out, your energy will leak out.
Okay.
And we don't want an energy leaking out. We want to keep the energy, make it flow better. So we just sit here, we do deep breathing. We can sit here for a long time. Okay, so this is called easy horse stance.
Okay.
Okay? Now this is Qigong. In the Neigong class, we actually hold the hands up. So that's the difference between the two. I told you one was sort of
Why are we
advanced.
holding hands?
Well, this is to get your Qi moving up here, strengthen your upper back and so forth. I mean, this is a lot easier to hold, right? You can hold this for a long time. This, you know, puts a strain up here. It's a more difficult posture.
I see. So is it
Okay.
like embracing something?
Yep, so this is called embracing horse.
Oh,
Okay, so it's like you're riding a horse, you're a jockey on a horse. So there we go, so that's embracing horse.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
So one is the Qigong, other one is the Neigong,
Right,
and this is the horse stand.
correct, correct.
So what else is there?
Well, we can do some of the Tai Chi form.
Okay.
Okay, so let's face this way. All right, so we begin in that easy horse stance, right? Drop your hands in front of your knees. Now, think like somebody's got you by strings on your wrists, and they're pulling you up by the wrists. Now stretch your fingers. Now drop the elbows. Stretch your fingers, show your face. So it's sort of like you have a ball now in front of your face. And I want you to take that ball, push it straight down underwater, kind of like you're at the beach. So you push it down. So you want to be round in front. Let your hands drop. Now that's called the opening. Okay? So that's the
What are we opening for?
the Tai Chi form. So that's the very first posture of the Tai Chi form.
Okay.
Okay? Now we're going to do grasp the bird's tail. Remember I told you that's the technique that Liu Shan used to beat everyone? So let's do that form. Okay?
Okay.
So again, we'll start here. Let's do that first opening again. So we lift the wrists up. Stretch the fingers. Now we drop the elbows. Lift the fingers. Now push down.
So we are breathing all this time, right?
True, true, true. And I'll tell you what the breathing is. We don't worry about the teaching you the breathing until much later because there's so many hands and things to do. But let me tell you what the breathing is. So you breathe in with the belly, expand the belly all the way to the fingertips. Breathe out, drop the elbows. Breathe in, fingers out. Breathe out, press down. Now each of these postures, by the way, you can just do them on your own. You don't have to do the next posture. There's a lot of benefit in just doing that for 10 minutes. Just doing that nice slow
So you
breathing.
could also do it at home.
Exactly.
Once you learn it from the teacher.
Sure, yeah. But so this is actually an exercise in the Qigong system just to do the opening for, you know, like 4 times.
Okay.
All right, so this time we're going to continue and do grasp the bird's tail.
Okay.
Okay? So back in the posture again. So hands up, stretch, drop the elbows, finger stretch, hands up. Now press down. Relax. Now shift all your weight to the left leg. Make a ball. Turn the right foot. Step. Bring your left foot in. Step. Go to 50-50, meaning you have 50% of the weight on both legs. Now, drop the right hand to the left. Now push down, keep your knee over your toe, and push off the right foot, and strike to the front. Okay, so now you should have 70% of your weight on the left leg, 30% on the right leg. You got your left hand out in front in a bow, your right hand towards your right hip.
So this is a strike.
Yep. Yep. So it's sort of like you take someone's hand from here and you strike him in the gut. So somebody's striking at you, you catch that hand, you grab onto it, and then you hit him underneath, right in here, right in this area. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, should we do the other side?
Yeah.
All right, so turn the torso to the left, bring your right hand across, get your ball back. So you get your ball palm to palm, turn it over your left knee. Then bring up your right heel, Bring it into your left foot. Step out to the right. Go to 50-50. Now drop your left hand towards your right, and again, push off your left knee, or excuse me, your left heel. Keep your left knee over your left toe. This time, don't drop the left hand. Just strike to the right. Okay? Good. So that's grasp the bird's tail. This was to the left, and that's to the right.
So I hit this enemy and that
Yep,
enemy.
yep.
And
In Tai Chi, you always want to be, you're surrounded by people. That's the idea. So you're striking to all sides.
I heard if you learn Tai Chi not as a form, but as really you are as a martial, fighting martial art, you get more benefit rather than doing a song and dance.
Correct, correct. And the reason is because then you'll know, not only will you know where the strike is going, your attention should be in this move, your attention should be here because that's what you're hitting, that's what you're using to hit. So you're going to watch that hand coming up. But also, if you just do it, I'm just doing Tai Chi like this, look at my posture.
Yeah, it looks
Right?
sloppy.
Yeah. Whereas if I'm thinking, I'm striking, now I'm low to the ground, I've got my back bent, so I'm tucked in the back, and I'm striking. This looks more powerful, my energy's flowing better, I'm getting more benefit. Why? Because I'm thinking about the meaning of the move, which is the fighting aspect. If I'm just doing it to do it, I'm not thinking about the meaning of the move, I'm just moving slowly. And there's benefit to moving slowly, but not as much as if you're doing it with meaning.
So now you have shown us meditation. Two stands in the one form of the Qigong.
Yeah?
And one Ni Gong. What else is there?
Let's see, what else can we show you? Well, we can do another Ni Gong posture.
Which one?
Okay, we can do Pipa.
What is Pipa?
Pipa is, well, it's actually an instrument you play. It's a stringed instrument. You see some guys playing it in the subway. You know, it's that long, kind of looks like a banjo, and they use the string on it. But you can also play it as kind of a plucked instrument this way, okay? So in Pipa, you put your left foot at 60 degrees, put your left knee over the left toe, now put your right foot right by the heel, bring it out, front. Now sit down like you're playing the Pipa. Okay, so you're going to feel this in your left thigh, and we'll sit here for a while. We're not going to do that right now, but the idea is you sit here for a while.
My legs are already shaking.
You sit here for a while, and this, what it does is it opens up the meridians on the left side of your body.
Oh, I see.
And you can feel it, right?
Yeah. Well, I need a lot of practice.
Yes. So we'd want to sit there for 3 to 5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You also teach eternal spring, right? What is eternal spring?
Eternal spring is Master Chu's Qigong system.
Oh,
So
I see.
Qigong, a lot of people have Qigong exercises. Again, you can go on Amazon, get lots of different DVDs. And Eternal Spring is Master Chu's Qigong system. So when we're doing the Dragon Claws, that was part of the Eternal Spring system.
I see. So you have the meditation, you have Qigong, and then you have Ni Gong, and I missed one.
And then the Tai Chi form.
The Tai Chi form. The Tai Chi form is the final one.
Yeah.
So you have to learn all these Qigong and Ni Gong before you do Tai Chi form.
Right, and like I said, so in the Qigong, we're basically focusing on stretching and breathing to get you ready to do the Tai Chi form.
Okay.
In Neigong, we're teaching you postures and alignment. So that, for example, like this one, we're teaching you to keep your knee over your toe and to be able to sit in this posture correctly for a long period of time. This is going to fix your leg, fix your hip muscles, fix all your bones and tendons so you can do the Tai Chi form better.
So do I become muscular?
No, see, I'm quite thin.
Okay.
Because what Tai Chi does is it makes your bones denser and your tendons stronger. Okay, we don't focus on muscle strength, okay, because I don't want very big muscles. Muscles actually don't do very much for me. If I have strong tendons and bones, that'll do a lot for me.
Well, in India, diabetes is a very common. One of the things they say is genetically, the Indian muscles, they don't absorb enough of insulin. So it stays in the blood. So there's more sugar that flows. So if the muscles are not Does it help to strengthen those
Oh,
muscles?
you're still working your muscles, but we're doing it in a different way.
Okay.
So we're not like the guys who are, bench pressing because they get all muscle bound,
Like
right? When you see them like this, it's because they can't bend their arms, right?
I see.
We want to be able to bend our arms, move everything, exercise everything correctly.
So to be healthy, you don't have to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Exactly. You want to be able to move. You want to have what we call a spontaneous body. You want to be able to get up and do whatever you need to do. You don't want to tell the world, wait, I need to stretch first, because the world's not going to wait. You want to be able to just get up and just take care of whatever you got to take care of. And so if you're doing Tai Chi regularly, if you do Tai Chi right away in the morning, then the rest of the day you're limber, you're flexible, you're ready to take on whatever you got to take on.
How does I can train my mind with Tai Chi? Is there a thing?
Right, that's part of the meditation. So in meditation we focus on just the mind. In Qigong, we're focusing on breathing and stretching. Neigong, we use a bit of the mind, but it's more strength training. Tai Chi, we combine all of those together.
So if I learn all this Tai Chi properly, can I become like a Tai Chi kid, like karate kid?
Sure. We go to tournaments.
Yeah.
The people that train with Master Chu who want to go to tournaments, they always do very well.
Well, what about people that already have back problems? They can't even bend. They are afraid, how can I stand like this for 3 minutes?
Sure. Then when they start with Eternal Spring, they don't do Neigong right away, right? They start at the beginning of the process, and they slowly, gradually work their way up.
So what about children and females who are supposedly tender? They're not, but...
Sure. Well, for children, it's hard, say, unless you're a very mature child, it's hard before they're maybe 18. I mean, you have to be an adult, you have to know what you want to do, because again, this is an eternal art, you have to do it. So Tai Chi is not a very good option for kids. Let them do karate for a few years and scream and run around and hit things. And then when they get older, then, they go to Tai Chi. But Tai Chi is especially good for women because remember, the whole philosophy in Tai Chi is, I want to use 4 ounces of strength against your 1,000-pound attack. So it's great for little people and women where, a big strong guy's coming at you, get out of the way and just let him do his thing. That's the whole idea, like Bugs Bunny with the bull, like I was telling you earlier. The bull comes rushing in, and I just move out of the way and let the bull hit the wall. Okay? So that's being flexible, being spontaneous, and reacting, responding to the attack rather than getting in the way.
What about older people?
Older people? One thing that Tai Chi will do for older people, it'll reverse their bone loss.
What do you mean?
Okay, a lot of people suffer from osteoporosis as they get older, so they're losing the density in their bones. Tai Chi makes your bones denser.
What about losing the memory?
That'll help you too, because if you're moving correctly, your Qi is flowing better, the whole body's going to be flowing better and moving better. Okay, if you have advanced Alzheimer's, I don't know. I've never heard of Tai Chi reversing any of these catastrophic illnesses. I do know that people that do Tai Chi, they're able to slow down the aging process and they age more gracefully. I mean, we have students that are 96 and they're still going.
Can they have a better sex after Tai Chi, these older people?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't asked.
Somebody told me, of a famous celebrity that they drink wheatgrass juice, and after wheatgrass juice, he goes and has sex with his wife, and he says that's great. Does Tai Chi do something like that?
Oh yeah. A lot of people report if you do Neigong, you do Tai Chi, then yeah, you have more stamina, your libido is greater, and you're just more healthy overall.
Okay.
I don't know about the wheatgrass.
So what's the relationship? Now we always talked about the animals and its relationship to the human being.
Yeah.
Tai Chi.
Yeah.
There is a relationship with the plants and the vegetables we eat or the environment. Can you just briefly summarize it for us?
Oh, sure. Qigong was invented originally to harmonize the people with their environment. So Tai Chi carries that on. If you're doing Tai Chi, you're probably going to be eating better. You're probably going to be caring for the environment better. If you do Qigong in nature, it's much different from doing it in a dirty, dusty, closed room, right? So yes, you have better contact with nature, better response.
So is it better to do this in the park, outside, rather than inside?
Ideally, in an ideal world, yeah. If you could find a nice quiet place in New York, that's very difficult, right?
That's why we have it in the Bryant Park.
Yeah, yeah. In the Bryant Park in the morning is a beautiful place to do Tai Chi. Absolutely.
So is it good to do it in the morning or in the evening?
It's better to do it in the morning. Then you don't have to worry about fitting it into the day. You do it, and then it's done. You go about your day.
So what about if I do it in the evening, and do I get a sound sleep? And
well, you don't want to do it right before you go to bed, because it'll probably charge you up and you'll have difficulty sleeping. Right.
Okay.
So you want to do it, give yourself a couple hours between your practice and bedtime. And that's why, if you do it in the morning, then it energizes and wakes you up. And it's like having that morning coffee, you're all set for the day.
Well, thanks for coming on this show. I really appreciate. We don't have the time for you to show all the moves and the forms and the fights. Perhaps you can come back some other time and show the audience how it could be done. But they need a real teacher.
Yeah.
So thanks for
you're welcome. You're welcome.
telling the world and coming on the show. Well, that's all, folks. Until next time, Bollywood to Hollywood. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye. Thanks.
Yep. Okay?
Yeah.
You good?